What's up, soulmates? Welcome to Love Savvy Q&A, episode 80. I know it's a new look, new setup. So I have a colleague who invested in Love Savvy, and this is how we ended up with this new podcast setup. So I am used to my old microphone, which has excellent sound, and I think it sounds better. But this one, I don't have to be all bending, because it has its own adjustment. Way I can move it around closer to me or, whatsoever. So thank you, colleague. You know who you are. Thank you for investing in Love Savvy. Y'all want to invest in Love Savvy? Feel free to invest. All right. So, question of today. But when is the moment, right? A good moment for a woman to jump in and pay for a date with a man. Okay, so and there was a question, because this was a conversation. You asked the question, and there was a question. Oh my God, why can't I talk today? Blah 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 blah. Wah wah wah. Okay. So there was kind of two-part question: should a woman pay for a date? This is something we discussed, and I did mention this to him that I discussed this last year, but he wanted me to bring it back. All right, make a comeback with this question. All right. So, when is a good moment for the woman to pay for a date? Because from his perspective and the men around him, is that he doesn't feel it doesn't resonate for him to keep paying, and the woman doesn't pay. He has no qualms in paying, but the gesture of a woman offering to pay makes him feel like, okay, she is into him as well. Like he's not just there for her to get free meals, right? So he did ask me, what do women think? And I said, yeah, half the time they be like, oh, free meal, free dinner, and then half the time it's like they really are trying to get to know the man better, but sometimes they're not even thinking about paying. And there are times where, me personally, he asked about me personally. Like if there's someplace I want to go, I don't mind saying, hey, I'll pay for it. This is something I'm interested in, so let me pay for it. So I don't really mind. But he was saying nowadays out there, in the dating arena, it's like women, they feel like, hey, I'm getting a free meal, another free meal. So a good time for a woman to come in, I would say like the third date, what the guy's about, right? A woman could come in around the third date and be like, oh yeah, I'll pay for this one, because sometimes, like he said, it's just a gesture, and the man will, if the man doesn't mind paying, like he has no qualms paying, right? Then you could offer sometimes, and be like, I would say around the third date, be like, okay, this one I got this one. I would say that's a good moment, because around the third day, you get a good idea what the person is about. So that's my 2 cents for today. Peace and so, baby.